Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome, thank you so much for joining me. I call you my friend whether you're brand new or you've been here since the beginning because you take the time to hang out in my craft room with me. Today we are looking at a journal that I made for bringing back Basic Gray. Basic Gray doesn't do paper anymore, they do fabric. And Beth of Bourbon Creek Crafts here on YouTube and Stampin' Cat and I decided to collaborate and use a bit of our Basic Gray paper each month. I made this journal last month, so I'll link to it. And I did finishing touches and playing this month, which is hard because I don't have my fall stuff out. So I'll show you what I did. I've got a brown ribbon in a bow, which I would like you to notice right here on the front. If this was my journal, I probably wouldn't tie this in a bow every time. You know, as they get thicker, you adjust it. But for now, it slides off the top and looks cute. I did tie it myself, but it was upside down. I had to flip it. The cover is gray brown. So when I grabbed some, I thought a scrap of grunge gray fabric would be great. I didn't really like it. This has brown in it and I've inked the edges brown, so I like that draws it out. And then let me show you the types of things I've added on the inside. I've got some more paper that we didn't have before, just more interest. I'll try to avoid going through the same details that we went through. Triple layer Grateful. This is a honeybee stamps die cut. And just adding a little more fall feeling. And some of this is the Basic Gray paper. And this is a tuck spot behind it. Like we can leave this right here so somebody knows. A little more fun. And then right here, I had a heart and I stapled it on. My metals don't match. If you want to make yours more fun, you could color these with a Sharpie. Any alcohol markers will do. And that's just a regular staple, not even the Tim Holtz one or anything. Here I have a little envelope in the back of the truck. Count your lucky stars. I think it goes with the theme, right? The gratitude and gratefulness, plus I love the stamp and it was new for me, so I wanted to play with it. Then thankful, and I don't know if you can tell, but I have stamped this, probably PSX, yep, oldie but a goodie stamp of a leaf, just to kind of play up this mottled artsy look. And in some places it shows better, in other places you may never notice except I showed you. I changed some things around here so we have a little more in this pocket. And then in this envelope, I have put a bunch of alcohol ink dyed leaves. My friend Andrea made these last year, and I think they're pretty wonderful. I would spread them out throughout this journal so we had little pops of orange with the brown and messy look. I think there might be a couple more in there. The embellishments that I'm adding are to the level that Basic Gray was. So I don't have a bunch of like cute Echo Park stuff in here. I've really tried to play up the more natural kind of grungy stuff. Here I have a bunch of stuff in this envelope. I've got a grateful and a happy harvest and so grateful. Some things I might have already put in this album, but also some other fun things. And for more pops of orange, you've got old, I think I called them green stamps, but these say Gold Bond. Maybe they're orange food stamps. And some different sentiments in there. Just fun things to add to a gratitude journal if you want to decorate these areas or some of the others. And played this up and added a bit more. And then I've got embroidery floss. The girls are in here, so Eliza's opening and closing the cupboard of shame. So the embroidery floss gives it a little bit of texture, but doesn't make it overly thick. The Give Thanks, I think, is new. Last year, didn't I make a ton of fabric tucks? I thought I did, and I couldn't find them. Maybe they're put away too safe, or maybe I made Christmas, not fall. I like this one, but I wasn't sure everybody would because these embellishments might be a little cutesy for the style of this journal or your personal taste. So I've put it right here. If you don't like it, you could remove it. If you love it, you could move it up, make it a page topper, and just put a little glue. I would put the glue, there's 3 layers here, and I would put the glue on this green one right here behind the ribbon, and then it wouldn't show. And be careful you don't overdo it because it'll seep through that ribbon. Or you could put it across the orange, or you could just paper clip it, or double-sided tape it, or just shove it on here like I did. it just gives a little more interest. You know, you flip through and you go, huh, bunch of fabric and buttons. Just fun. Not that we need it, but it's fun. Blessings, kind of getting those fall thoughts in there. And then everyone must take time to sit and watch the leaves turn, Elizabeth Lawrence. And that is a different leaf stamp, but bringing in that really detailed, artsy, not like cartoony leaves. And I was going to put leaf die cuts, but I haven't found them yet, so I don't know. If you're interested in this journal, you can message me. $26 all in, shipped in the US. I will probably make more gratitude journals, but it won't be in the summer. Oh my gosh, she's a cutie, isn't she? My mom was like, oh, I love that. It's not my colors, but I love it. My mom, you know how I don't need a lot of color? My mom needs them all. She needs all of them. All right, I hope that inspired you. Get in there, make some messes, try some new things out, staple some things, put a cute bow on the front of a journal, even though you don't usually do that. Some days it works out. Every once in a while it works out. And I don't know, I might trim the ends, but I think I'm going to leave it pretty long because depending on how crocodile mouth it gets or how the person wants to tie it, that way they have plenty to work with. Be sure to check out our other friends, and I'm going to make a whole series of videos and then figure out when to roll them out because I have an amazing old scrapbook to show you. I have 2 old scrapbooks to show you, which reminded me of a third one that's full of old cards that I don't think I've showed you. And Smash That Small Pad is coming up. And then before we know it, it's Smash Our Stash again on the 7th, and there's always good stuff there. In case you're not a member and you haven't seen the old scrapbooks, let me give you just a peek. Here's one. Here's another. I think I might have posted something on Instagram about these. So I'll do a flip of these. I just have a lot of filming to do, and it is hot in my room. And the girls are so helpful in here. They are just, I don't know what they're doing, but, oh, Zelda's decided to take a nap, so we're good. Let me give you a peek. You want to say hi, Eliza? Say, oh, I'm such an angel. I'm done playing in the cupboard of shame. Hello, Miss Zelda. Do you want to say hi? Oh, she says, look how grown up I am. I look healthy now. Yeah. Okay, well, they're still rowdy. They're still rowdy kittens, but they're full size, especially this one, huh? Eliza Jane, are you big girl? Yeah. She says, I'm a big girl. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're taking time for crafting and relaxing. Bye-bye.